Okay, so hello, my name is Valerie. This is my career portfolio. I want to tell you first a little bit about myself and maybe why I chose some of the careers to research that I did. As my hobbies and interests, I've always been involved in horseback riding and the outdoors, also including snowboarding. I play sports. I played tennis the last 2 years, and I used to run track. I've been involved in music my whole life, starting from 3rd grade, or even from before that. I started to play the piano when I was in kindergarten. And then in 3rd grade, I started the violin, and I've played that all throughout high school and junior high and elementary school. Career matchmaker, we did that in 9th grade. These are my top 10 choices, 1 through 10. Multimedia developer, it was not me at all. I'm not sure how I answered those questions. I think I may have answered them a bit too artsy from how I really am. But translator and the interpreter seem to have fit me. I love foreign languages. I'm in dual enrollment Spanish 4 right now. I took dual enrollment Spanish 3 last year. But I don't think I want to pursue that as my career, maybe just as a minor in college, minor in Spanish. Dancer, not me at all. And then a judge, I thought was interesting. I considered being a lawyer for a little bit, but the schooling is very tedious and very long, and I don't think that's where I want to go. Decision making, 10th grade, we had to research 3 careers. I researched computer engineer, director of photography, and a translator. Computer engineer, I decided to research was because of my father. My father works at Lockheed Martin. He works in information and security systems. He is a manager there. So I thought it would be interesting to research a career that had to deal with computers. I've grown up in the technology age, so I'm used to using them all the time. But when I started to research it, I'm not sure how much of engineering I am. So I chose it out of the 3. Director of photography, it didn't seem to be much what I wanted to do. It takes you a while to get established in that field. And then the translator, like I said before, I like foreign languages a lot, but I'm not sure if I want to major in that. I chose the computer engineering. It's a higher paying job, and it's very in demand right now. Anything with computers is really in demand. But this did not affect my choice as 11th grader to do my job shadowing. I couldn't go to Lockheed Martin to job shadow. I asked my dad about that to see if I could maybe find someone in there to shadow, but it's very security there, so I wasn't able to do that. But I do not plan on pursuing engineering. College visit, I went to Lehigh University. It was a beautiful campus. I really loved it there. It's a very open campus, a lot of walking. It's very hilly, but I thought it was very pretty. It's a private university. It's close to home, so some of my animals I have at home, I got a new horse last year, so I wouldn't want to go too far from home to see how I don't want to leave her. Very wide range of undergraduate studies, a very good school. The only problem is the tuition is around $50,000 to go there, so it's not exactly what I have in mind, especially for the first couple years. Maybe down the road or do some graduate studies there, but for the first couple years at least, I will not be attending Lehigh University due to the $50,000 a year that it costs to go there. My job shadowing experience. For me, this was a little bit of a lengthy process. I started a little bit later in what I wanted to do. And then at first, I decided to do engineering, not computer, but aerospace engineer. I always thought that was interesting, and I really wanted to get a feel of what they actually did. And on Old Route 100 is for Caro Industries. I drive by there every day because I live close to there, so I decided to contact them. At first, they contacted me back, said, oh, yeah, we should be able to do this. I'll let you know in about a week or so. So a week later, I emailed them back, and she's like, it should be fine. I just need to contact that department that deals with aerospace. I'll let you know. So I emailed them back after a while if she didn't respond to me, called them, and I got no response. They never emailed me back, and they never called me back. After she was pleasant in the beginning, I'm not sure what happened, but they stopped contacting me, so I guess it fell through. I tried calling multiple times, but I'm not sure what happened with that. So then I decided to check out optometry. I had an eye doctor appointment, and I decided, this is an interesting job. I like the medical field, but I do not have the ability to stomach blood. It's nothing in me that I can't operate. I can't do any of that. So optometry talk to my optometrist. When you go to schooling for optometry, you don't have to do any of that during the schooling either. You just go to 4 years undergraduate. You can pre-optometry or chemistry or bio, and then you can go into optometry school. I contact my optometrist, but because of client confidentiality, I couldn't job shadow there. So then last but not least, I decided to job shadow veterinarian. I've loved animals my whole life. I'm into horses, I have dogs, so I thought it'd be interesting. I know I'm not very good with blood, but maybe if I'm around it a little bit, I could get better with that. So I decided to shadow at Pat's Veterinary Hospital. I really liked it there. She talked to me a little bit about, I just watched Dr. Pat with just the client visits. I didn't get to see any surgery or anything, just with the visits with the clients. It does have at least 8 years of schooling. You can do large animal or small animal, which I thought was interesting. I have horses, so we have a large animal vet who comes out to us, and then she just practices in small animal, cats and dogs and the like. Private or corporate practices, she actually said that many veterinarians who are now coming out into the field are going into corporate practices. The private practices like her own are dwindling, getting very small. There's not many of them anymore, and it costs a lot of money to run them. Ability to stomach blood is not really what I have, so I don't think I'm going to be a veterinarian. It's a very nice paying job, but she did stress that there was a lot of stress in that job. And I don't know, I mean, she just said there was a lot of stress. I'm not sure how much I'd be able to handle all that. That's a picture of my dog. I just love animals. So, future, college. I didn't know if I wanted to go to a 4-year or a 2-year college to start off. I would love to study abroad, especially in Spain or in England. I'm speaking Spanish in my class, so I thought that'd be interesting to try and get fluent there, or just England for a different cultural experience. Obviously, they speak English there, so it'd be nice. I wouldn't have to do a lot of translating or having someone do that for me. I decided on a 2-year college for the first 2 years. I'm definitely going to go on to a 4-year college, but when it comes to staying close to home and caring for my animals and what I have at home, that I didn't want to leave for the first 2 years. The job that I have now has actually influenced me a lot. I'm a banquet server at Bear Creek Mountain Resort. I get to meet a wide variety of people. A lot of people come through there from everywhere. And I have learned of many different careers. A couple weeks ago, I worked a corporate event in the morning for anesthesiologists. And I thought that was very interesting. I was pulled over to another part of the building, and I talked to one of the husbands of the wives who works in the hospital, and he said she loves her job, a very nice paying job, and he didn't have anything bad to say about it. So I decided, I was considering that and just something in the medical field. I'm not sure, I'm not like set in what I want to do yet. So I thought it would be interesting. I decided to research that a little bit, and it's a very nice paying job. It isn't long years. You have to go for 8 years of schooling, believed, to be an anesthesiologist. 2 years under that, you're a nurse. That's what she does. She just watches the monitors and the rates to see how the people are doing. And personal development, career interests. I am not going to be a vegetarian, but I would like to be in the medical field. My strengths and weaknesses, I found I am a bit of a procrastinator, so I need something I do need to work on. It took me a while to do my presentation, not my presentation, my job shadow, to work up to that. Uncertainty, I'm still not set in what I want to do. A lot of my peers already know what they want to do, what college they're going to. I'm not like that, but I think I can figure it out quite quickly how I want to work. And then I think I have good communication skills when I was trying to contact the multiple people, even with Vaquero Industries when they did not respond to me. Dr. Pat had nothing bad to say about me, and I talked to my optometrist for a while. I thought that was very interesting. So that's all I have for now.
So basically you're focusing on something in the medical career. Is that what
Yes, yes. It couldn't be like a surgeon or anything like that, but for me, I think optometry, I think it's interesting, it's challenging. I don't want to just, the only problem is how long the schooling is for those multiple things. So unless I become, my sister is actually going for medical lab technician right now to get her foot in the door. So I might be able to do the same thing and then either go back to schooling and continue on. Because a lot of the same classes that you do in undergraduate you can do for multiple medical fields. So right now, yes, that's what I'm considering.
Have you looked at other medical fields that don't require surgery, say like maybe a chiropractor, maybe even a physical therapist? I mean,
I know of them. I just never really researched them. They didn't seem to interest me as much.
But optometry does.
Yeah, it does. I think eyes are very interesting. Not the ophthalmologists, because they're the ones who do the surgery on the eyes. I couldn't do that. But optometrists, eye checkup, I think that's interesting. I always liked eyes.
Any other questions?
Okay, Valerie, thank you very much.
Thank you.